Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Transport Fever 2. And we are exactly where we left off from the first episode. We are here in Red Hill. We have 892,640 currencies in the bank. Like all the currencies. And we are profitable. And this is a train. We got up and running very quickly in the first episode. We got... let's actually have a look at our lines. We have 1 railway, 3 regional bus routes, 2 road freight routes, and 3 local bus routes. I am going to... what shall I do? I don't want to dampen the success of the regional bus route between Red Hill and Warwick quite yet. What I do want to do is extend the railway. Now, there's a few options I can do from Andover. From Andover, I can go to Camelford down that way, or I can go to Corby across there and have this lovely scenic route, but you know what, I'm going to go to Corby. It's decided. Right, so let's kick this into medium gear, and just build up a little bit of money so that we can start off with something. And let's have a look at how Andover is doing. Okay, I think our first order of business is going to be a little bit more, mundane than what I was thinking. Let's get another 3 vehicles in second darkest red on Andover Internal, just to deal with the demand here. Let's see, Andover Internal. Yeah, okay, that's about right. Is by far our most successful city bus route, and I'm assuming that's because we have that 3rd stop in the middle of town, and because we have like more stops, we're just making so much more money. Now, what I will say is, I didn't add those 3 vehicles because the other 3 were full. I added those 3 vehicles, as you saw, because this bus stop was full. And with Transport Fever 2, you do have to worry significantly about the levels of crowding at your stops, as well as the amount of people on your trains. So here, for example, where we have the one big man, you'll see Regional Bus 101, the Warwick service. It has that exclamation mark near it. Now thankfully it's not too bad, but just to be safe, I'm going to put another maybe 3 vehicles on the Warwick to Red Hill route. There's that colour. Warwick to Red Hill. That route now has many. And it's almost every 2 minutes. Oh, goddamn, if my local buses were that frequent, I might actually use them. They're every half hour. They're every half hour. I'm not even in that rural of an area. And the bus stop's a 20-minute walk away as well. Like, ugh, such a drag. Right. What do we got? So on the way to Corby, we pass this lovely looking lake and these 2 oil wells. Now I'm going to give a decent amount of space from them because we could put freight stations there and link a freight service up onto the passenger main line. Now wait, what was my plan from... Ah yes, my plan for the mountain stuff was from Corby to either Harlow, Bishop Auckland. I think I'm going to start with Bishop Auckland from Corby, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to stop. Oh no. Those farms. Why? Yeah, so we're gonna come over this side of the farm. So let's... Streets. City road, this one. That angle looks about good. I'm not gonna go all in and say perfect. Right. Zoop. Bing! There is our bus stop in Corby. Now that's a decent run from Andover to Corby. It's about the same... Oh, it's longer. No, it's about the same as Redhill to Andover. And that makes us a ton of money. Right, so that's a main connection. We need to put that back. Boats. Track. Thank you. Right, so we'll put that back now. In it goes. That was easy. I've gone over too far. That's fine, because I can get refunds for when I delete stuff. Now, I'm going to aim to sort of run along the lakeside, because that just sounds like an idea. There we go. Ooh, heck. There we go. There are better ways I could have done that. Let's look at this. That's fine. Happy. And there we go. Our railway now has 3 stops. Magic. And we were in budget. That's like... That went well. I completely forgot that it's literally 1850 and I have like no money. Now, it costs us nothing to extend the line, but as you can see at Andover, we are having capacity issues. I say capacity issues. Success issues, let's be honest. So I'm going to add a second platform at Andover. Ooh. Let's take out the loan. Configure. There you go, and platform. Boop, 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 boop. Miscellaneous. Oh yeah, there's this. Ooh. That's an idea. Passenger underpass. You know, one there and one there. I see how that works. Okay. That's nice. That is a niceness right there. I enjoy that a lot. So Andover now has the benefit of an overall roof at its train station. I love stations with overall roofs like that. That looks great. Right. Track now. Now when I upgrade and the stations can become longer, I'm not going to have the overall roof going all the way to the end. In fact, I think that was quite a bad idea, to be honest. Because it doesn't look that great. And after we go past the lake, I'm going... Oh, we've still got a fair distance. After this level crossing, I'm going to send it to one track. That looks nice. Then I'm going to pause. And make this join up with that. Good. And signals. I'm going to put one here, one here, one here, one here. Just sort of. And then I'm going to have some blocks. One here, and one here, one here. One here. And then I'm going to have a block there as well. Then I'm going to Andover and Camel there, that's fine. They're linked up. They're not disconnected. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's fine. Right, so what we do now is we're gonna go here, Red Hill to Andover, manage line. We're gonna click on Andover and add station, Corby, Andover. Right. And there we go. We've extended our railway line. It's now reasonably long for 1850. I should probably start time going. Let's give it medium punch. Actually, yeah, I'm going to revisit this one. Andover configure. Because... No, what am I doing? Track. Here we go. And then MISC, I'm just gonna place at the ends just these little... There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Look how nice that looks though. Like, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy. This overall roof, it just makes it look so nice. It's like... That's just nice though. Like, you can't even deny it. And here... we have our solitary train. That I am going to upgrade. So I'm going to give it a total capacity of 42, which is almost a doubling. I don't think that's even enough. Well, you know, for this money I could just buy a whole new train. Buy vehicles. Why is this here? That shouldn't come about until the 70s. The 1970s. Right, so I'm gonna go for one more coach than what we currently have. I can't remember what colour we're going for. I think it's that one. Edit selected vehicle, and we are going to and then we no. There we go. There we go. Now I wouldn't... Okay, I guess. Now, 26 people for Corby, that's good. They're all going to Red Hill, which doesn't make any sense. Just cross the platform. Right, now, Corby, the station isn't in range of literally anything. So, let's put in one of my niceness bus depot, or bus stations. 2 to 20 meter. There we go. That's not quite right, but I think that's the closest we're going to be able to get that. Right, now I'm going to go entrance, entrance, exit, exit, and then road building, streets, the tiny one. Oh no, wait, this one. Bloop. Blue. Blue. Buildings, depot. Now this is what I wanted to do with what you call it? The town that we started in. I wanted to have the depot squeeze into this arrangement here. Right. Now we are... Yeah, so we're in range of this, so I'm going to have a bus stop here, here, and then we're just going to check the range on that. Fine. Range on that is good, I think. And then we're going to add another one up here. And a road. No, that's a road. There we go. This one. And we're going to go for a small one, actually. Which I know probably doesn't make any sense for a bus corridor. It should make sense at some point. Buildings. There we go. So we're gonna come round the loop that way. New line. Second from darkest red. Ooh, hello. Corby internal. Ye, 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 and ye. Followed by ye. That's a nice little run, I think. Although, let's change our platform at Corby Exchange. There is no way I can do that. Okay. That's cool. So now, buy vehicles, stagecoach, I'm gonna go for 4. Second from dark is red down here. Nope. Tab. It's tab to press, like, if you want a key command to do the that, it's tab. Let's go to Mega Speed. Oh, the look. Oh no, that's because I took out a loan. Andover to Camelford, apparently not connected. What do you... Oh. That's what it means. Streets. Mediumstrasse. A little bit of a wiggle in there. Extend Andover's municipality out. That's a word, right? Like, that's a word I can use. Municipality? Yeah, surely. Oh look, people in Corby are already using our bus route. That's lovely. Now what I can do after Corby is I can have, like, I could build like a bus route, or a road. That's what they're called, a bus thing. From sort of here to this sort of junction that's already a T-junction. And have a regional bus to Harpenden. And from Andover, I mean it is going to happen, but I could have a regional bus from Andover to Camelford. Andover has a really nice central station as well, so, or central bus stop. That's a lovely looking station though. This is the overall roof mod, modular station roof mod, that one, from the Steam Workshop. It looks, as you can see, it looks great. We have a ton of people waiting. But we also have a train coming with, oh, it's almost full. Oh, hang on, this is the train that's not named. ONE number no, it's 002. Wait, what was the first one called? Phoenix. So this one is going to be the Kestrel. Phoenix. We're going to pause you for just a little bit, because there's no way these should be that close together. That's a good little railway though that we've got started. Now, length of the first episode, it got away from me. Got away from me is kind of like an understatement. It just like ran, sort of. It got away from me in no small amount of time. And I ended up recording for no small amount of time. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and keep them to around an hour. I do want to make longer videos, just because it's, you know, you're supposed to be indoors. And if you're going to be indoors that long, you're going to need big, meaty YouTube video to pass the time. So, yeah, I'm going to be providing those big, meaty YouTube videos, because why not? Right, that's about right. They should cross at Andover, and that's how I'll know that they're in the that they're, like, correct. Autosave. Ooh, this is good. Oh, fine. They all want to go to Corby on the Corby platform. Many money. You'll find that when you start just having more options for people to go on your network, they'll use it more, and more people will use your network, and they'll use it more. So, the more you have on each line, the better. As far as I know, anyway. 35 people here at Park Avenue. Here at Richmond Road are 16. And here at New Street at 80. Meanwhile, here at the Exchange there's no one, while at this train station there's 27. The flow, it appears, seems to be out of Corby. That's good growth. This is not so good, but that's because the emissions are starting to come into effect at Andover, because there's just so much going on. Over in Redhill, same situation here. In Warwick, it's mega good because we're supplying them with freight as well. We can get this much without the train connection. That's impressive, actually. Wait, where is Sandown? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Sandown is that way. Right. Tempted, right about now, to double track Redhill Station and then just begin to build like a stub pointing out to Warwick, and then build the branch line out to Sandown. That could look quite nice. And it'll be the first station that gets longer, so that's also nice. A lot of people waiting here. Let's look at our finances. They are bueno. Let's know. So, railway bringing in tons of money. Road bringing in a fair chunk, but I think a fair chunk is just how I describe it, like not really much more than a fair chunk, but a fair chunk's enough. You're never really going to survive on just road. You could in the early game, but not in the late game. In the late game you need something a bit chunkier, like a train. You need to bring in even more chunk. Fair is simply not good enough. Oh dear. Now, Andover train station. Yeah, there's a fair few people waiting there. The Andover internal bus route is making some money. In fact, it's leaving people on the station, isn't it? Yeah. It's good that they're so frequent. There's 3 there. That's nice, isn't it? There's a bus stop literally right outside the station. And look, another bus. I don't think the people of Andover have space to complain about ever being underserved. They are getting a lot of connection. What I'm seeing here, between these 2 oil refineries, this loggery and Redhill, a few connecting roads to bring Camelford. That feels like a train though. That's too short. Not too short. It's too long for a road. Warwick to Redhill works because it's not that far, And same with Warwick to Cheltenham. It's not that far, but it's still like far enough where ticket prices are high enough that we can make a profit. Production. Produce. I'm gonna get more on the delivery line because it is just piling up. Combat delivery. I should rename that. But that's a vehicle manager. Combat delivery Warwick. If I could type, that would be great. Yes. I think I'm using these. Let's order 5. Prepaid alone. And we're gonna set them on combat delivery Warwick. Warwick, ooh, the quality issue here with Warwick is the stations. And that is because people are crowding on the Warwick to Cheltenham run. They probably have been for a little while. So let's order a few new buses for Warwick to Cheltenham. Let's just order another 5. We will double it. Warwick to Cheltenham. Right, and down at Redhill, we have 22 people waiting. Not bad. And the train's still back there. At Andover, Andover's becoming a bit busy. Andover's becoming very busy, actually. Population 219. How do I see town map? Town chart towns? Towns? Yeah? Ah, here. So the biggest one is Newbiggin by the Sea, which is over here. Oh no, it's not. It was this way. Newbiggin by the Sea. How close is it to us? Nowhere near us. Typical. So let's just review. I know this has basically been a lot of review so far, but let's review. Here, at Warwick, yes, this is good. However, Warwick to Redhill, oh no, we just had a pickup drop off, whatever. Right. And we have an issue of thing. Queuing. Interesting. I have created a bit of a bottleneck here at Redhill bus station. Now Andover. That is leaving with a full load, and it is profitable. Let's look at our line statistics, sort by balance. Of course, the most profitable one is our train, followed by our raw materials goods service. Okay. Tempted to turn that into a train. I'm tempted to turn that into a train. So I want Warwick Station to go here. Right, to go here. So I'm going to put some train track just as a marker to know where to put a bridge. Like, it won't last long. And it's gonna go here. Like there, sorta. And I'm gonna double track it just because. Wishful thinking and such. So the bridge is gonna go over at this angle, sort of. Yes. Is it Eminem? Or is it... I forget. Like, what is it? Is it... No? Yeah, it is Eminem. So I'm gonna go 2 with a pop with some... No. Okay. One, two, three. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I have bridges. There we go. That actually looks quite nice, but I'm gonna go with... I like this sort of darker bridge. I don't like the really light ones. Now this granite one is growing on me actually, I like it, never mind. I was going to say something along the lines of, it's not quite my thing. No, it is my thing. I'm liking it. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, we're gonna have rail freight early. That's nice. That's really nice. Yieldings, goods station terminus. 1 track, 240 meters because freight trains are big. Here we go. I'm gonna come back up. A little bit. Good. That's a good looking squiggle. Sure. And here, in range of the quarry, oh geez, expensive. That's expensive. But I did just sort of take... Oh, I'm not even running the game. Not running the game can either make life a whole lot cheaper or a whole lot more expensive. It all depends, really. And you see there was a spot where it was working and not colliding. It was just too expensive. There we go. There. Now, if you can not be too expensive, that would be lovely. No money. You're doing the opposite thing. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to take out a loan. Train station, come back. Love it. Tracks. No, that's not what I want. I want to get down relatively quickly. And then I can just spend a little while popping this back up. There we go. That's nice. We have... So what we've done now is we've got this little bridge that pops over a 2B railway line that will connect Warwick and Redhill. And the current roadway that links Warwick and Redhill. And the railway that we built is just a short one from this quarry to this construction materials factory. And I'm going to put a depot on it. This is all very first gen at the moment, so like don't expect anything quality. Like we're just gonna build a little thing that comes off there. Buildings, depot, train, yes, good, many, appreciate. So we have a budget of 2 1/5 million with which to build our thingy-do. Now, we want the highest tractive effort, which is the Russian V-Class. But... let's use the Baldwin 6-wheel. Right, we want something that can carry stone. Ah. This one carries 6. That carries 6. That carries 4. That carries 7. That one also carries 7. 4. So let's go with this one. $49. I'll do it. Oh, I need to put a new line in. Okay. Line. New line. Ding. So this one is going to be... So the rail freights are all going to be different shades of grey. There aren't many shades of grey. Oh no, they're here. This one is going to be rail freight construction, which is this shade. And this is RF construction stone Warwick. Or Warwick stone even. There you go. And let's look at this gorgeous thing. Oh yeah. That looks good. Let's repay. Now this is going to increase our costs dramatically until, like, it starts getting used. But when it starts getting used, it's all going to be good. Oh, this actually worked out perfectly. This side is much steeper than that side, which is good because this side is coming down when it's full. Right. Let's sell them all. They weren't even worth that much. And let's... Oh, this is the vehicle manager. That's why I can't do anything with it. Delete the line. Here we go. Yeah, it's not that strong. This train really isn't strong. Now, what I'm seeing with the number of, the amount of stone building up here is that this wimpy train isn't going to be enough. But we will build this wimpy train into something that is enough. There we go. It's got all of the stuff in it. Let's go for a little ride. Oh, this game just always looked great. Let's go back to full speed. Trains this era are slow. Ooh, we get a nice runoff down that bridge though. That's nice. And then slam the emergency brakes on at the last minute. True London Underground style. I mean, that's not how they do it on the Underground, obviously. And immediate profit. I think that's what I should have called the first episode, to be honest. Rather than the full reboot. Oh yeah, by the way, as I started recording this, that wasn't up yet, and as I finish recording, it's not going to be up because I scheduled it. I schedule my videos to go up at 5 AM on the day that they release, because 5 AM, whatever the time zone is in England at that point, because that way the people in Britain have something to watch with breakfast, the people in America have something to wake up to, people in Europe have something to watch on their way to work if they're on the train, whatever, and people in like Asia and in Australia, they have something to watch in the evening. Of course, if anyone in anywhere other than England is watching my videos, I will be completely flawed, but, you know. Such is. So this one is going to be delivering a full load every single time. That's impressive. And it's a profitable full load. Oh my god. Let's look at this. Yeah, it just didn't even, like, it was never in the red. That's amazing. That bridge just looks wonderful though. And there's a lot waiting. The production rate at Warwick Quarry is 400. The line rate is 89. So basically we can have 4 of these and they will always run full, provided they're evenly spaced. Over this little section we can have 4. That's amazing. Guys, I think something's happening. I think I'm getting good at the game. That's not fun. It's not fun when you're good at the game. Well, I mean, it's fun for me because I'm good at the game, but it's not fun for you because, like, you have... I don't know, it might be fun for you to watch someone who's good at the game for once. I don't know. And let's look at this. That one's running full. Like, I love that you can just click on any vehicle on a given route and it's full. And the production rate on this has gone up. But this is not long enough to justify a train at all. That would be too awkward to run a train. So what I'm just going to do is fling more horses down it. Another 5, here we go. The rate on that is 73, so it's a bit lower. In Warwick, we're at a plus 90% growth factor. That's really good. In Redhill, we were at a plus 40% growth factor, but that's because we haven't started doing things yet. Right, now what I'm going to do... Well, you know what I can do, actually, regarding rail freight. From Warwick Construction Materials, I can run a rail freight line out to Cheltenham. Should I do that as a separate line, or should I, like, from the plant, like, basically add another platform there, and have it peel off about here just before the bridge starts, and just have it sort of snake through Warwick Station on, like, a passing... That would look cool, though. That would look cool. Right. We are earning money at such an amazing rate. That I think it is time that we add Warwick to our network. Right, here we go. Buildings, passenger. No, one platform. Let's go 240. There we go. Right. Then configure. I'm going to go with an empty track there. Good. Then a platform. There. And then tracks. I'm gonna have a bay platform. Ooh, I have run the account down. Mood though. Right. Come on, money, please. Freight train, where are you? Oh, there you are. There we go, freight train made a drop off. Right. I'm not gonna bother too much about the overall roof yet. Tracks. That thing? Yes. And then we wait for autosave. Autosaving! I've been going nearly an hour. That means it's nearly the end of the episode. Okay, I'm tempted to just pull that through into there. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but that looks nice though, from there. Right, what I think I'm going to do... The rail freight link to Cheltenham. How are we going to do that? There we go. Oh, and look at how lovely that station approaches. Loving it. Okay, yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. That's good. That's lovely. And then I'm going to go pull this straight off. Nope, that's too far. I'm going to slow this down to second gear. Just because we have time. We have time. We do not want to be full of squee. Then we're going to go for a very quick upwards tick. Pause. We're going to send this road for a downwards tick. This is country road. It's small country. I don't like the scree. I'm gonna go in with the paint tool. Grass green. Oh! Grass light green. Here we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. I might put some like scree down near the bottom. Right, so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to bring this around and up to meet that on the embankment. I don't know what to do here. Apart from the fact that literally what I've done has made everything ugly. We had the good stuff before. It looked good. Oh, vehicle in the way. Ooh, I wonder actually. Here, other than this. If we start a descent within the station, like, station area. No, it would appear not. Maybe what I could do yes, let's do that. Oh no, it's done a weird thing where it's like laid really tiny segments. That was too long. Where are you even on? Oh, it's got a little bend in it. I guess I will see. I'm gonna do an edit. And then I'll see you back after I get this fixed. I guess. Got it! Haha! Fixed it! So I'm gonna have it pop out about here. There we go. And it's slow. This is gonna pop out really slow. No. Oh, I'm not gonna get that lovely effect that I had on the main station approach. Right, there we go. Like, okay. Oh wow, it was slightly completely different. It was slightly completely different. Right, okay, paintbrush tool. We're not gonna go with scree and whatever this mess is. I am going to sort out embankments when I get to them. Ooh, autosave. Okay, let's check the time. I have probably been going for over an hour, I'm not sure. However, after I get the Cheltenham Rail Freight link up, with a train on it, and the this basic link up with a train on it, I'm going to start the date rolling now actually. Let's go to 1/4 speed. Oh, sorry, 1/4 speed. It's a quarter, not a fourth. I know, it means the same thing, but... Linguistics, shut up. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Warwick, configure, or Warwick Freight. Warwick Rail Freight Terminal, as it shall be known. Tracks. You. Platforms. Ye. Ooh! Expensive. I want 18.6. Thank you. Tracks. No. Do. Ziboink. Right, now, to note, we are single track until, like, literally even here. And then I'm not quite sure what to do. Should I make this a 4-track array? And maybe swing the freight line over? Ooh! I have Gusta for that. Have the freight line go from under to over. Okay, we're just gonna go out until a bridge forms. There we go. Granite bridge. What are we at on the line? I always think we have less loan than we actually do. That's probably a bad thing. But it means I can do awesome stuff. Like, make random overpasses that are completely unnecessary, and just generally random, completely unnecessary engineering projects that just make you go, yeah, but why would anyone need that? I mean, I guess that's sort of what Transport Fever's for in a way. This engineering project has ruined us, though. I mean, I'm not, like, sad about it, because this is, like, a really cool engineering project. Ooh, we are getting those messages now. On Conmat Delivery Works. Okay. I mean, that's just affecting, like, emissions and such. Right. Now I'm going to take, no, track. Okay. Okay. I'd love to just, like, take a little bit off. Oh, I know. No, not buildings. Road. Let's take a little road off. There we go. And we'll delete that and that and that and that. And there we go. Right. So let's track. Oh, it's done that thing where it just doesn't want, it just says no, and it doesn't want to bridge again. There we go. Let's send the passenger line. Now remember, it doesn't matter that this is slow, it's on the approach to the station. And also this is miles an hour, so it's not slow at all. There we go. And what we've ended up with is giving the slow freight trains the faster route. Now, on the way down, let's give the slow freight trains some track. There we go. That, to me, is overkill. But what it also is impressive. There you go. I think I just put the exact same thing back in. Oh well. You know, I'm gonna delete a junction and all. What I want to do with the bridge is I want to make it a bit more genteel. Oh heck. Oh no, it was this one. That's not going to change anything. I don't think that's coming back. Yeah, no, that's not. That's just, like, it's so gone. Ooh, I just did that while we were still rolling. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a underpass. The cheapest I can make that is $3.20. Note, that is the first time during this project of the this freight. Oh yeah, remember that the point of this was to get freight trains out there, and we are here with a half-built bridge that's the wrong color. Autosave. I am way overgone my hour, but oh gee, it's actually so hot. I am so itchy. Here we go, yeah. I will continue this around curving. Now, I know how much of a pain it was to put it in the first time, and it's even more of a pain to put it in the second time. But I'm gonna put it in a third time, because it wasn't the right, like, colour. Honestly, that should be like the tagline of my channel now that I've had the redesign. Put sim bridges 3 times because they weren't the right colour. Okay, that's kinda nice. I mean, don't look under. Oh, it's the wrong colour again. Okay, now I'm gonna redo that because that's just janky. So janky. There you go, granite bridge. Ooh. Now that could be described as a roller coaster, but I think it's tasteful, is what it is. The railway historians of 2020 will admire my works among and place them amongst those of Brunel himself. Probably not, actually. Okay. That is a massive overpass that was way more complicated than it needed to be for a project that probably didn't need to exist. In fact, it's a project I completely didn't think I'd end up doing because I hadn't thought of it. Right, and now that this is down with this track, 4 tracks. Now, what I would like is for this to just be a bit lower, but, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Right. And to finish off, configure. I am going to split Warwick into 2 overall roofs. But first, platforms, no, miscellaneous. There's one there, one there, one there. I'm gonna put one there as well. There we go. And then configure. I'm going to then place ooh, nope. I'm gonna leave the last section out of this. It is slightly concerning when the like station just goes all whoosh, like entirely. When yeah. I think here at this at this end, I'm going to go like that, and there you go. I mean, it could look better. In fact, it will look better. Miscellaneous. There we go. Perhaps not better enough, but I think so. Okay. What did we really achieve today in the terms of new engineering? Nothing really, although we did build a massive overpass. Which, it does look nice. The way that the passenger tracks sort of form this weird bean-ish shape, it sort of reminds me of like junctions on the Chiltern Main Line and where junctions used to be on the Chiltern Main Line. Like just south of Prince's Risborough, there is this gap between the tracks to the point where if you're on one, you don't know you're on a 2-track line because you can't see it and their grades separated. And there used to be a junction south of Prince's Risborough, and if you look further north to Ainhoe Junction, you can see what the junction on the Chiltern Main Line used to look like. And basically what happened was the main line would split into this sort of bean shape, and from the bottom, another line would come up and join the Chiltern Main Line. So we've sort of got that here, but it's not as good, because I want this to form like another railway off to the side. Although the way this comes flying up through the station is going to make for some awesome scenes later on in the game when we've got like electric trains and stuff, or even just bigger steam trains. Actually, that's when it's gonna like really peak into how awesome this is, just when we have big steam trains. Jeez, if I don't have a 9F, if there isn't a 9F mod on the workshop, I'm gonna be so depressed. Because the 9F is amazing. Right. So yeah, that has been it from me for the second episode in the new Transport Fever 2 series for Corona content. I will see you in the next episode of the Transport Fever. What's a good way of looking at the thing? That's a good way of looking at the thing. Okay, yeah, that's probably going to be the thumbnail. Bye.